प्रोग्रामिंग टेस्टिंग के लिए यार hi guys, good morning everyone. Am I audible? Online students, am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Audible.
Online, please to respond. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible. Good morning, sir.
So in the last class, what is the topic we have seen? Proofs concept we have started, right? In that, encapsulation is the topic we have seen. So did we wrote the program? Program is what we said. Sending, yeah. Okay. Then I'll share my screen. Just copy that program. I will laptop. Okay, guys. I'll write program once again. I changed the laptop today again. Okay. So क्या example bank का example लिया था ना? Okay. Just copy this program, guys. I'll tell class bank and I'll tell it as वो encapsulation वाला program लिखना था ना? Okay. I'll tell it as something called private. Okay. String. I'll tell account number. Okay. Next, I'll tell private string password. Okay. And then I'll create set a getters. Okay, so I'll tell new bank, create a reference B, and I'll tell B dot set account number is equals to SBI. I'll tell 001. I'll tell B dot set password is equals to I'll tell ABC at the rate 123. Okay, and I'll tell B dot. Okay, B dot get account number. Okay, I'll tell sys out. I'll tell B dot get password. Okay, copy this program guys quickly. Copy कर लो. अभी ट्राई करो उसमें हो जाएगा. प्रोग्राम्स रहेंगे हार्ड डिस्क में ही रहेंगे. मैंने वर्कस्पेस चेंज किया है, उसमें इंपोर्ट कर लो. ठीक है, वरना आप इसमें नए से लिखना चाहते हैं तो भी लिख सकते हैं. समझे क्या आशीष? समझ आया प्रोग्राम है? व्हाट इज एनकैप्सुलेशन? गिविंग द by creating certificate, whom you will give indirect access? Why do we have to give indirect access? Why? Direct access is there now. Why do we require indirect access? How you are providing security? Implementing certificates will give the security. Whom you will declare private? What will class will declare it as private? ये तैयारी है आपकी. Data. Why do we have to declare as private? इंटरव्यू चल रहा है तुम्हारा, बोलो जल्दी. Why do we have to declare as private? No one. Then why you declare it? If you don't want anyone to access it, then why you declare it? Don't declare it. Leave it. This is how they'll ask. Rapid fire. Quickly. 1 second, miss. Have a seat, have a seat. Scroll down, okay. Make it fast. Run में error आ रहा है. क्या error आ रहा है? Make it quick this. I'll share some questions. Okay, Ashish. Okay. Okay, for you also completed, right? Strings concept. I'll share for you also. These are just usually asked questions, very, very basic questions. Okay. I'll put it in a group. Everyone just try to do it and come. क्या? ठीक है सर. Okay. Check. I have shared the one file. Just basic programs on the strings, which are mostly commonly asked in an interview. Okay. It is not shared. Okay. It will be sharing in a few minutes. अभी तक नहीं आया. वैसे अभी आया ना. Okay. I've shared. So this one is completed, copied. Okay. So see guys, apart from this, what is that? There is one more topic in an encapsulation which will be asked in an interview. That is, what is encapsulation? Requirement of that, how do you achieve encapsulation, how do you provide create a set of getters, what is the use of set of getters, and how do you provide indirect? All these questions give the one answer only. Okay, now you just saw that what I did with Ashish. I just try to manipulate him. Answer is same, whatever they do, answer is only thing. One is you need to bind the data within the class. To do that, you have to declare it as a private. Why do we have to do that? Provide a security. Okay, how do we provide a security? When I declare my variables as private, data gets binded within the class so that external person cannot access it. Okay, now how do I provide access to the external authorized person? By giving a indirect access. How do we provide indirect access? By using a set of access. Let whatever question let him ask, the answer is remains same. Particularity. Now, apart from that, there is one more topic in an encapsulation that is asked, that is something called shadowing problem. Now, just look at this program. When I run this one, see here, output is what? Something called SBI 001 and password is ABC@123. Now, what I'll do here is, I'll tell account number is equals to SBI, or let me change it as HDFC Bank. Okay, I'll tell 001 and the password I'll keep it as something called XYZ@123. Okay, what is the account number and password? HDFC initially. Now, what I'm doing, I'm trying to change the data. When I run this program, you can see the updated output SBI is coming as expected. Clear? Yes or no? Now listen to me carefully. That is, what happens here is, we learned something concept called array. What is an array? A collection of homogeneous elements stored in continuously memory location. Why did we created array? Why do we require array? To store the group of elements. Why? Because if you want to store more number of data, we need to declare a variable. If I have 100 variables, then I need to remember 100 variable names, which is difficult for us. So hence, to overcome that, instead of storing traditional way, we started storing the data in an array. So I told in the definition only that it is stored in the continuously memory location, which can be accessed by index value having a single name. Remember that term called single name. Why? Because remembering the names of all those variables is difficult for us. Particularity, to overcome that, we have created an array. Now, if you see in this program, how many variables do I have? Two variables. One is account number and a password. Okay. Now, to store one account number and password, what I have created? I have created a variable called AC and P. Yes or no? Means just to store two variables, I have created two more variables. Assume that if I want to create a banking application inside which I want to store some 10 values, then 10 another extra values I have to create a variables I have to create a. At that time, for storing 10 values, we have to create 20 variables. Assume that a class contains 100 variables. 200 variables need to be created. Yes or no? Now, we don't want to remember this multiple name. That is the reason we came to array concept. In this program, once again, extra variables we are creating, then it makes no sense, right? Yes or no? To overcome this problem, what I'll do, I'll declare the account number same, this local variable name, same as the, what is that? My instance variable name. Okay, account number, I'll tell here as AC. Account number and password. Please sit here. उनको भी दिखाओ जरा. Okay. Now look at here, guys. What I have done here, I have declared the. Okay. Now you can see, guys, what is there? The instance variable is account number. The local variable is also account number. Okay. Very first question. What can be asked on this one? Can we declare an instance and local variable name same? No. See here I have declared. Am I getting any error? No, right? Am I getting any error? No. वो बात उनको नहीं पता ना. सीखो थोड़ा. सस्पेंस बनाने दो मेरे को, ठीक है. हाँ, so what is that? Is it giving me any error? No, right? At that time, what does it means? That yes, we can declare. There is no issue in declaring the instance and local variable name is same. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll run the program. Okay, I'll run the program. You can see here, what is the output I'm getting? SDFC, am I getting any error, any exception? No, it is running fine. But am I getting expected output? No, right? What is the expected output? SBI should be the expected output. I am getting the SDFC output. What is the problem? Why it is happening? Because it is happening because of shadowing problem. This problem, technically we call it as a shadowing problem. What is a shadowing problem? Definition. That is, if the name of local variable and instance variable is same, then the highest priority will be given for the local variable. Got the clarity? When the name of instance and local variable is same, then the highest priority is given for the instance variable. This problem is known as something called shadowing problem. Got the clarity? Wait, first do one thing. You copy this program. Okay, what you have to do is just copy these many things. That's it. Okay, you need not write main method and all. Then I'll give you a note. Then I'll give the solution for this one. Write down first. Just copy the bank class. ये पहले प्रॉब्लम लिखो, बाद में डेफिनेशन देता हूँ, बाद में सॉल्यूशन देता हूँ. नहीं, बस प्रोग्राम लिखो डायरेक्टली. Make it quick, guys. Online students, with the programs which I have shared in the group, I want output. Take today and tomorrow. Already some programs I have covered, which I have not covered. Please do that also and come. Okay. Any doubts you get, please ping me and I'll reply to you. Don't expect immediate reply, but definitely I'll reply. Okay. Just this much you copy. Okay, need not the main method and all. Okay, you just put dot dot, you can understand it, it is same as the previous program. Make it quick. Write down the output of this program. That is, output will be HDFC. Output लिखो. लिखा? Okay. Then below that you take a note. In the above program, the new data which is initialized the new data which is initialized with the help of setter is not been initialized, or overridden, ridden, RIDDEN. Okay, overridden. Put a full stop right down the second problem, the second point. Okay, not overridden. We could see that in the above program, the name of instance and local variable is same. Okay. Due to which the data is not getting overridden. Data is not getting overridden. Okay. Data is not getting overridden. Take down the heading as shadowing problem and write down the definition for that is. When the name of local and instance variable is same, the highest priority is given for the local variable. 1 second. Done. Shadowing problem you wrote. Definition you have written. Hey, कैसे बच्चे हो यार तुम लोग? लिखो. When the name of local and instance variable is same. When the name of local and instance variable is same. Then the highest priority will be given to the local variable. Okay, when they ask in an interview what is shadowing problem, you have to explain. Okay, now you understood the problem here. Okay, what is the problem coming here? let me write and show you, explain you. Yeah, I'll tell you, assume that I have a class called bank, okay, inside which I had a variable called a private string account number. Account number is equals to HDFC 001. I have given. Okay, one variable only I am taking. I'll tell it as void, okay, set account number. I'll tell string account number, okay, I'll tell it as account number is equals to account number. This is what I have given. Now, what I'm doing from the main method, I'm calling a what is that set account number, and I'm passing what SBI. Means it is going coming to this one, and what is the data bringing? SBI 001 it is bringing. Okay. Now this variable takes this data, stores inside this variable. Now what type of variable is this one? It is present inside a class, inside a method. This is what? Local variable. When come to this variable, it is present inside a class, outside a method. So this variable is what? Instance variable. Okay. What is that I'm doing? I'm using the assignment operator, putting what? Local variable data into instance variable. This is what I am expecting. Okay. When you see properly here, local variable, instance variable name is same. Account number. At that time, what happens? It gets confused, as your friend said, it gets confused. And what will think that this and this both are local variable, so I'll keep the data in local variable. But the data is not going to instance variable here. So when you try to print it, when you try to get the data by using a getter, HDFC is coming, but not the SBI. Even though you are passing, it is stuck inside this method only. The data is not going to this one. Why? Because he cannot differentiate between local and instance variable. Hence, the problem is coming. That problem only we call it as a shadowing. Okay, Ashish? Understood, right? Online, you understood, right? What is the problem?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Online, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay. Understood, right?
Sir, can you repeat again, sir?
Repeat again. Okay. See here, what is that I am telling here? This variable is present inside a class, inside a method. It is a local variable. When come to this variable, it is present inside a class, outside a method. It is a instance variable. Now, if you see here, what does assignment operator is doing? It will put RHS value to LHS. Now, if you see here carefully, local variable, instance variable name is. Okay, at that time, what will happen? My compiler will think that is both are local variable only. So whatever SBI value you are giving, it is present inside this one. Okay, it is not overriding the value. Means it is not scratching and putting SBI. So when you call a getter will return what? Local data or instance data? Instance data only, right? Yes or no? So hence what is happening? This data only coming, but here it is not changed. HDFC is there. So hence the HDFC output is. Particularity, when the name of local and instance variable is same, it gets confused and think as a local variable, it will keep the data within this method only. It will not give data to this variable. This is what we call it as a shadowing problem. Is it clear? Anyone wants me to explain once again?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
I can't hear you guys. Please be loud.
Sir, clear, sir. Clear.
Great. Now you saw the problem. What is the problem? Name is same, it is getting confused. At that time, what is the solution? People have studied. If you have studied, then fine. The students who are attending new first time. That is what. In the real life, how do you solve the problem? By differentiate. If two students have the same name in the class, what I'll do? I'll differentiate them by using the roll number or their surname. Got the clarity? Two people have the same name, I can differentiate. Now, like that only, I need to differentiate. I cannot give surname to this person. But I can tell my compiler that this is my instance variable, this is my local. To do that, as you people told, that is the right answer. To differentiate and tell this variable is the local variable, I'll make use of a keyword called this keyword. Got the clarity? I'll tell this keyword as a this keyword. Now, what is this? This keyword is going to do. Now, remember this one. If any variable is associated with this keyword, then that variable is nothing but an instance variable. It belongs to the instance of a class. Got the clarity? Now tell me, does this variable is associated with this keyword? No. Is this variable associated with this keyword? Then this. Then this what is that variable is nothing but my instance variable. At that time, now if I run the program, what will happen? It will come here account number, here on the account number, but this keyword. So what will happen? It will understand this is the instance, this is the local variable. Whatever data comes, it will put data here and it will get overloaded. Got clarity? Shadowing problem, name is same, highest priority given to the local variable. What is the solution? We need to put there this keyword. So this will differentiate between local and instance variable. This will resolve the problem. Clear? हाँ? हर सब जगह कर सकते हैं, सेक्टर में भी करता है. Is it clear online? Shall I execute and show you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here now the same program. I'll put this dot account number. I'll tell here as this dot password. I'll run the program here and you can see here this time what is the output coming? SBI. Previously it was coming what? HDFC. Now it is coming as SBI, which means that our problem is resolved. Got the clarity? So take down the next point in the note only. Next point. To overcome the shadowing problem, we need to differentiate. Between local and instance variable. We need to differentiate between local and instance variable. We can achieve this by using this keyword, small letter THIS, this keyword. Underline and put a double quotes for that. Okay, by using this keyword. Using this keyword. Done. Okay, next point you write down. If any variable is associated with this keyword, then such variable is considered as instance variable. Got the clarity? Okay, now copy this program again. सेम ही है, फिर लिखना है क्या? लिखना है तो लिख लो, सिर्फ डॉट डॉट डाल के छोड़ दो।
Done, sir. Copy.
Sorry?
Yes, sir. Done.
Hey, please speak loudly, yaar. I can't hear you.
Sir, copy हो गया sir.
Copy हो गया?
हाँ,
Okay.
sir.
Thanks. Okay. Next. Done, guys. Can I proceed? Make it quick. डॉक्टर बन गए तुम तो, हाँ? हाँ, completed. Now look at this. I'll show you one shortcut. Okay. These are my, what is that? Variables. Okay. Now to create a set of getters in our program, one shortcut here. Just look at here. Come inside a class, click on Alt Shift S. Okay. Can you see something called set of getters? Click on this one, select all, click on generate. Okay. Can you see a set of getters has been created? Yes. Alt Shift S. Okay. If not, you can go to here, source. Okay. Here source, if you go here also you'll get a same option called generate setters and getters. You can click on that, you can generate a setter getters. But provided, remember, first you need to create a class. Inside that variable should be there. Then only you can create a setter getters automatically. And you can see that how the setter getters has been created by using a this keyword, and local and instance variable is name is same only. So this is the standard way how we create a variables in an ID. Got the clarity? Yes. So with this, what we have done, we have completed first pillar of your OOPS concept. OOPS concept. Okay, that is encapsulation is completed. Very simple, right? Easy. So what is that? Declare the data as a private, data get encapsulated, no one can access outside a class directly. To give the indirect access, create a set of getters. Okay, next is what? When the name of local and instance variable is same is there, at that time shadowing problem will come. To overcome the shadowing problem, associate with this keyword. Okay, whenever variable is associated with this keyword, it will act as an instance variable rather than local variable. That's it. Any doubts in the encapsulation? In midnight also, if I ask, you should tell.
Sir, so instead of private keyword, sir, we can use protected also, right?
Okay. Now, see here, your friend is asking about a protected and all. Not only protected, there are 4 types of access modifiers in Java. That is private, protected, public, and default. Okay. Now, I have told about the private. Now, when come to the protected, it works differently when compared to the private. Private data cannot be accessed in any of the class apart from that class. But protected, there are some liberty given for that particular class. That is, it can be accessed in some of the classes. Now, what type of classes to do that? Please wait for my next pillar, that is inheritance concept. Once that is completed, I'll give you an what is clear idea about when you can use a protected. Is it clear? Fine. Any other doubts in this? No? You have Python class today?
No, sir. Clear, sir. Clear, sir.
No? Great. What you said online?
Sir, clear, sir.
Okay. क्यों नहीं है Python class आज? Okay, fine. ठीक है. Shall we proceed to the next concept then? Okay, take down the heading as inheritance concept. Heading you take down as inheritance concept. Okay, this is the second pillar of OOPS concept. Okay, inheritance everyone studied, right? At least not in computer, in the biology you have studied, right? Biology नहीं पढ़ा क्या बच्चे? Biology नहीं पढ़ा. अच्छा. Okay. At least anyone knows about inheritance? What is it?
Find the properties of parent class.
Tell me. What?
It provides the ability to acquire the property of another class.
Oh, great, good. Correct. Yes, guys, what your definition is telling is correct only. So let me give my definition. That is the process of inheriting the properties and the behavior from parent class to the child class is known as inheritance. Okay, not only properties, behavior also will inherit from the parent. Such concept we call it as inheritance. Got the clarity? The main use of this inheritance is that to achieve the code reusability. Assume that you have created some class, you have declared some functionality. Okay. Now some 100 lines you have written. Now one more time you will require the same, what is that? Same code. At that time you keep on writing again and again. It is waste of time. Okay, so what we can do? We can reuse that code from there to this particular class by using a inheritance concept, by using a simple one small keyword called as an extends keyword. Got the clarity? So take down the definition below that inheritance. Okay, the process of inheriting. The process of inheriting properties and behavior from parent class to the child class is known as inheritance. Known as inheritance. Okay. Now there are different types of inheritance that are available. Now, which are supported by Java? Let's see that. Okay. Okay. Very first thing. Okay. I'll tell you. I have a class called A. I have a class called B. Let me tell class A, class B. Now look at this arrow mark. Okay, what is that arrow mark? I am telling from this class to this class. If the arrow mark go from this like this upward, it says that B is the child class, A is the parent class. Means whatever properties and behavior present in A will come inside a B class. Clear? Okay, such kind of inheritance we call it as a single inheritance. Got clarity? Next, we have one more type of inheritance. That is, I have a class called A, I have a class called B, I have a class called C. Okay. Now I tell here B inherits A and C inherits B. Such kind of inheritance we call it as multi-level inheritance. Okay, multi-level. Inheritance. Now there is one more type of inheritance, that is I have a class called A. Okay, I have a class called A. I have a class called B and as C. I'll tell A and I'll tell this one as B and C. I'll tell B extends A and C also extends. Okay, this kind of what do we call such kind of inheritance? Multiple. No. Hierarchical inheritance. Okay, hierarchical inheritance. I don't know spelling of this one. You will write it. Hierarchical. What is the spelling? Okay, inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance. You write the spelling. There is one more type of inheritance. That is, I have a class called A, I have a class called B, A and B. There is one more class called C. Okay, until C will extend A and C will also extend B. This kind of inheritance we call it as multiple inheritance. Okay, that is from multiple classes it is inherited. So such kind of inheritance we call it as multiple inheritance. There is one more type of inheritance, that is, assume that I have a class called A, Okay, I'll tell here as B and C, and I'll tell it this one as D. Okay. Now this will inherit the properties from this one, and this will inherit the properties from this one. Okay. This we call it as a hybrid inheritance. Okay. I'll tell it as hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. There is one more type of inheritance, that is, assume that I have a class called A and this is B. B will extend A and A will extend C. This we call it as cyclic inheritance. Okay, these are the types of inheritance that are available, but which are the inheritance that are supported by Java. Okay, very first thing, I have a class called A and B. B can see here. A father can be there, for father and child can be there. It is possible in real life, right? Yes, then it is also possible in Java. Okay, now look at here. Tell me, in the real life, a grandfather, father, and the child. Is it possible? Yes, it is also possible in Java. Now I come to this one. Now, can a father have two different children, sir? Possible, right? In real life, here also it is possible. Now look at here. Can a child have two different fathers, sir? Yes, sir. Okay, not possible. So, hence it is not possible in Java also. Now, when it comes to this one, hybrid inheritance, okay, if you see here, see guys, to identify this one, there are two possibilities. One is the diamond shape problem. Okay, can you see here what kind of diamond shape is forming up? Then this is not possible. See here, if you remove this top one, can you see it is nothing but multiple a single child, two different father, not possible, and another is diamond. If any two, if you see, then if you can directly say it is not possible in real life as well as in the Java also. Now I come to this one. Hey, but here I have a class called A, I have a class called B. Now you can be the child of your father. Can your father be a child of yours? Possible. So think like that in real life, you can easily remove it in not possible. So not possible in real life, not possible in Java also. Got clarity? Which are the possible inheritance? That is single, multi-level, and hierarchical. Okay. Any doubt in here? Online, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, copy this quickly. Types of inheritance. Yes, sir. Divide.
पिज्जा फ्री में मिलेगा ना? पिज्जा पिज्जा 5.5 बजे पिज्जा फ्री में मिलता है।
तो फिर मिलता है
कितना मिलेगा तुझको? 400 फ्री में, मतलब कितना पीस मिलेगा? मतलब कितना पिज्जा मिलेगा?
ये आप भी हमारे स्कूल में बनता है समझ मैं ये वजह से समझ पता नहीं क्या क्या
सर कॉपी हो गया सर।
तुम ही हो बोला था मैं
Fine. Yeah, quickly see, I'll show the proof of which is possible, which is not possible. Okay. Good here, guys. I have a class called A. Okay. Now, what I'll do, I'll create a class called B. Now, how do we achieve inheritance in the Java is by using a extends keyword. Okay. I'll tell here I have something called extends A. Now tell me, am I getting any error? No. So what is there? I have class called A and B inherits the properties of A. So it is working. Yes, it is possible. Single inheritance is possible in Java, I have shown. Okay. As an example, would you like to write this one? This much only? Single inheritance example, would you like to write or no? No?
No sir, continue.
Okay, I'll leave it. I'll tell I have a class called C and I'll tell extends class called B, and you can see here what is happening here. What is this? Multi-level inheritance. From A to B, B to C it is coming. So it is working absolutely fine. Huh? कितना भी लेके जा सकता है. ठीक है? So it is also possible. So next is what? I have a class called A and B. I'll tell class extend C. So what is there here? I have one parent class A and two child class. Here B is the child of A and C is also child of A. So one father, two children. Yes, it is possible. Clear? Now let's see the next one. What is that? Multiple inheritance. So what I'll do, I have a class called A, class called B. I'll tell class extends A, comma B. Can you see your error is coming here? Yes, it is not possible. It is saying that you cannot put a comma and one more parent. It is not possible. So yes, this is not. Next is what? Hybrid. Okay, when come to the hybrid, what is there? I have class called A and B. I'll tell B extends. What is that? A and C extends A. Yes, till here it is possible. After that, when I have a class called D and I'll tell extends. Okay, class B extends what? B and C. I'll tell B, comma C, and you can see here error is coming here saying that it is not possible. So hybrid only, right? Yes, hybrid inheritance is also not possible in Java. Okay, next when come to the cyclic inheritance, I'll tell class B, I'll tell extends class A. We can see here one level is one. what is that? Extends. Okay. One level inheritance is possible. If I tell this one extends B, you can see here error is coming here, both the places. That is cyclic detected, a cyclic exists of type hierarchy between B and A is there. Means a cyclic dependency, it is not possible in Java. Okay, in future you will learn something called constructor and setter dependency injection. In that also cyclic dependency injection is not possible through a constructor. Got the clarity? Okay. So this is the proof about inheritance which are possible and which are not possible. Clear? Fine, guys. Any doubt in today's class? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Fine, guys. Then that's it from my side for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.